gift? Do you feel like you're a gift, whether to yourself, to the people in your life, or to the world in general? And I think that our response to that really determines or correlates to our feelings of value, our feelings of being enough, or feeling like we're worthy. And, as women, I think that sometimes we can feel like we're amazing, right? And we're awesome and ready to take on the world. But I think we battle more so with the feelings of worthlessness and maybe not feeling like a gift and not feeling like we're enough. And so I wanted to use this episode to really talk about where those feelings come from and then the solution to really eradicating them. But before I get into that, I wanted to share, my first moment of when I did not feel like a gift, when I felt unvaluable. And for me, that started when I was a kid. I was the age of 2, and I learned that I had been molested by a close family member or friend. And I remember when I learned about that, I immediately felt like, well, what's wrong with me? Have you ever felt that way? Have you ever experienced something where you're like, why and how did something like this happen to me, right? And I thought about who in my life didn't protect me, or think that I was worthy enough or valuable enough of being protected, right? And so that was my first moment of feeling like maybe I am not a gift. Maybe I am not special or have nothing, unique or incredible to offer to the world. And so I want to get into where those feelings may be coming from for you. And we all have different triggers. One of them could be something that's resurfacing from our past, like myself. Something that happened to you in the past that's reminding you today that I am not special, right? There's nothing amazing about me. And those things that happen in our past can really be a hindrance to our future. And so that could be you. You could be saying that there are things that have happened in my past that I haven't reconciled with, right? That I'm still battling with, that's keeping me stuck here. One other thing could be something that our current reality is telling us. And what I'd like to say is lying to us about, right? Guilting us for or shaming us into believing that we're not worthy, we're not enough. For many of the clients that I work with, because they haven't reached the marriage with kids and a house with a white picket fence, or because they haven't, achieved the career success that they thought that they would have at this age and stage in their life, they feel like maybe I'm not special enough for that, maybe I'm not supposed to have that, what's wrong with me, because if this was something that was supposed to manifest in my life by the age of 30 or 35 or whatever timeline you set for yourself, I would have had it by now, right? And then the third thing is maybe it's something like a limiting belief, right? A thought that you've allowed to take real estate in your mind and literally take control of your thoughts. And then that turned into a belief and then your reality. Sometimes it's our own belief system that's blocking us, that's keeping us from believing that we are these amazing creatures, these amazing women that God created us to be, right? And so I want to get into some of the solutions, some of the things that you can do, some of the things that you can say to immediately kind of shift your perspective on how you view yourself, and then maybe start thinking about yourself as the gift that you actually are. So step 1 is identifying the pattern or the cycle, right? Step 2 is acknowledging it, because before we can even fix the problem, we have to acknowledge that the problem is actually there. And step 3 is stopping the behavior that actually supports the negative self-worth or the narrative that you're not a gift. So one of the things that I like to do to really help support all 3 of those things and helping you do that is using affirmations. And so we do that through the snatchback, and that is where we literally reclaim our value and our power as women. And I like to do that using a quote or an affirmation. And this week is coming from my best-selling book, She's Valuable, But Does She Know It? And I'm going to read actually the first line from the pledge. And it says, I'm valuable. I'm a woman uniquely designed and carefully created to influence a nation. My presence is necessary. And so I want you to think about that. I want you to listen to that. I want you to write that down. And I want you to really visualize yourself as being someone that's a gift and someone whose presence is necessary, not just for yourself, but to the world. So I am so glad that you guys tuned in for episode 1 of my channel. I hope that you'll come back and make sure you continue to let me know your thoughts Ask any questions you may have in the comments below, because this is interactive and I want to talk to you. Make sure you follow me online. I'll insert my link, or you can click below and continue the conversation with me even outside of this channel. So again, I'm so excited that you decided to go on this journey with me, and I can't wait to see you next time.